So no swearing. Right, first things first. So tower.
Yes, we would
yeah.
need to check out the early access branch.
Yeah, so I've done
And
that.
also,
we need to go back to a tag.
yeah.
Don't we?
Yes. You should be able to find.
So would it be? It'll be the last setup, won't it?
There should be a tag for the publish. Oh yeah, actually, the setup would be fine because I didn't tag them because I don't publish when I set them up.
So what if I go back to this?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Check out.
Just do not stash.
Don't know what stash. It's some. Yeah, doesn't matter. Right. So that's now back at the Kinkel setup. So let me bring Typeform up. So we've got a new. I'm just talking here for other people's benefit, really.
Yeah.
Obviously, you and me know what we're sort of know what we're doing. Right. So we've got some information there. So I'm guessing now you've written that sort of registration form, but we're going to do this the old-fashioned.
Yeah, because it's not currently published to production yet.
So let me make sure my VPN's on, and I guess one of the first steps is put this data into the creditor.
Yeah. The order doesn't really matter that much, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to write this down. I know that this will change once we get the
oh yeah,
registration thing.
Just for the time being, yeah.
Right, yeah. Right, so going on CCA administration, databases, schemas, production tables, creditor. Tell you what, DBviz is a fantastic bit of software.
Oh yeah,
it really is.
That.
Yeah.
I think we should get rid of the filter probably, just so.
Yeah, I'll do that in a sec. I'm just going to bring the other over on that side. Let's see. Okay. So we're going to add, basically, we're going to just add it.
Just add a row, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way.
Yeah. So let's have a look. So CCA number 374. Small loans. It's limited. If you see me, if you see me do anything wrong,
okay,
let me know.
Do they have LTD? I guess so.
Yeah, it's just
they do. Right.
I'm just going to.
This creditor address doesn't really matter, but I guess we can put it in there just anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, just to be consistent, I guess. Blackpool FY3 7. Creditor company number.
Company number is 662.
5. Yeah, just keep me right. Right. Creditor telephone number. 07968
729991.
Thanks. And this is John. Small loan. I
usually
I would just copy and paste between two, but I'm just typing it out.
Yeah.
You can get it out in a spreadsheet, can't you? But so SMS, I'm going to go for small loans.
Let's count. That's 5, 6, and then 11. Yeah. Yeah, that's just about right.
So it all looks a bit odd, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it can be
I guess
changed.
the space still, with the space, is still 11 characters, so that would fit.
And you can have lowercase, can't you? I never knew that. You can have spaces and lowercase.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect.
Yep.
Right.
So that one, yeah. I
That
guess
one
we
can
could
just,
leave it null.
yeah, I'll put it in
But
anyway, just in case.
yeah, that's what I always think.
Yeah. Creditor
FRN.
702-748. Intermediate name, none.
These I usually leave them blank instead of null because I don't know if they will be
All right.
actual null values.
Yeah, good idea. Right, minimum principal units, sorry. 100 and
That's
800.
10,000 then.
100. And that's maximum, which is 800, which is
80,000.
And that's 10 weeks. And that's 52 weeks. That is, does that happen automatically? I'll put it in anyway.
That is automatic, yeah.
Is it,
I usually leave it null anyway, so it will just do it.
Yeah.
Credit, I do put 0 there just in case we ever use it, but
yeah, it needs to come out of that table, really, isn't it? So I thought I'd put that in the clipboard, but because I've overwritten the clipboard since. So 16 Avenue.
Yeah, I think there are some cases where the creditors don't put enough information in the type form, so I do have to do some investigation on Google. But in this case, it seems like everything seems fine.
Yeah.
Like some creditors don't even give us postcode or anything, and shouldn't be too hard with a little bit of Googling.
No. So that's John Bostock.
Right. So the flags is false for goods.
Now they don't use CCA paperwork at all. In fact, they'd left the CCA, but they've rejoined. They rejoined yesterday. So I said, you have to be a member for us to give you you can't use the CCA paperwork if you're not a member.
Oh yeah.
So application form upload, that's false.
I guess that's true then. Because they use their own.
Yeah, the application form, they're going to use all of it. Fixed annual interest rate, that's false.
So they don't use their own homegrown application form.
Well, they do, but they're going to move over to.
Okay.
I'm going to say false for blanking the application.
Yeah, just unless they want it.
Yeah. Right. So that's the first step.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what's next on the list? So I can close the type form down. Don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
So I guess the next stage we create the logo and branding, do we?
If they don't have a website, yes. If they have a website, we can pinch that.
Yeah, let's have a look. I don't think they do.
But I think in their type form, you have a question about the company website. So if they don't put that in, I guess we have to make it.
Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, I'm just checking. Oh, they do. Good point. Right, here, let's go.
Save some time and work.
Is that going to work? It is, isn't it? Size-wise.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
It's better to inspect it too, just so it's like, I hope it's not the whole banner, but I doubt it.
Yeah. So I can always take a screenshot if it's white.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to go to so whereabouts in the actual, is it in the source?
We haven't made them yet, so usually I would set up the folders for them too.
Yeah, that's what. Sorry,
that's what.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do first. So where are the folders in here?
I think it's
let's have a look. Workflow branding.
Yeah.
Source JSON branding and workflow source. Yeah, there's some.
So the logo is put in the workflow branding.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we should go to the, I don't know, VS Code or something. We need to install npm install so that we keep that version of UE builder,
Right.
JSON, that all sorts of things. I usually would delete those gray folders like dist, JSON, lib, node modules, and even package lock, just so I make sure everything's on the same version. Package lock, these 5.
List JSON, lib,
Yep,
node
these are
modules.
fine. So we just need to open a terminal on this repo and just do an npm install. Shouldn't take too long.
It's my terminal. That's Vim. Know what that is. I know what Vim is, but I don't know what.
If you have a top bar, you can go there. There's a terminal thing that can just open a new one.
Oh.
Your top bar hides.
Yeah. Spell me. I'm going to pull it off the screen and do it.
There we go. And for this part, I think you could make some notes. It's just we need to create a few files and folders. So first of all, there's workflow source. In workflow source branding.
Yeah, sorry, spell me a second.
No problem. Is that slash branding. Yep. So the second one is source JSON branding. You can copy the last bit. The last bit will be the same thing. Yep. That's source JSON branding. And then there is workflow branding. So it's mainly just these 3, yeah.
Right.
So if we go to workflow source branding, what I usually do is copy one of those.
Yeah, good idea.
I know. Let's say SRZB, that one's pretty new. That should be fine.
Yeah, I'll do Taz actually because I know that I saw that one.
Yeah, sure. I think if you Command V, it should be here. Yep. So I just rename it to like that name has to be the same throughout these 3 folders. So
yeah, so I'm just going to check what the
yeah, I forgot the CCA number too.
is.
If you sort by ID, then
Yeah,
the top one would be that person.
it's okay.
1374.
The copy.
Yeah. Green one usually means that it's your source control saying this is a new folder.
Yeah, right. Right, I'm going to do it in the other ones as well straight away while I remember.
there's a shortcut for renaming. It's just clicking on the folder and then press return.
Yeah, I did do that.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. It's good for other people.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and
Loans.
oh, wait a minute. That must be
that
the
must be the same folder.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I usually do is I finish one first because you do have to edit some tokens in there, just so I don't forget to rename those tokens.
I'll do it anyway, but I'll.
Yeah.
And the last one is source JSON, isn't it? Source JSON branding.
Yep. And I do the same. I copy one of those two. I think this actually doesn't need to change anything, this one, because the theme is pretty common now, but we just haven't done anything about automating it.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so I've created the folders, and now I guess I go into the.
It's mostly the workflow source branding that needs the token changes.
Yeah, and that's because the workflow branding will be built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we should go to the workflow folder too to delete some files just so it's but yes. Yeah, we can worry about that later.
Well, yeah, no, let's do that while you're thinking about it. So sure. While you mentioned it, so we want to delete both these. Oh, no, that's TS.
Yeah, so if
you sorry, that's Jason. It's the workflow. Yeah, apologies.
No problem. Yeah, it gets a little bit too much here. So I would usually delete the SJRTS, SJR XML and tokens XML just so it doesn't clash with any other CCA member. It would just throw rather than.
And that's going to be the logo when we create it, isn't it?
Yes.
In fact, I can put. Can I just? Oh, yeah, right. So what's the next?
You can just put it here now if you want.
But... Yeah. Let's do that. So it looks
okay. White background would look pretty weird in our new theming, but we can sort the logo out some other time.
Yeah, I can take the background out after this call.
Yeah, sure.
Right, so that is going to go into
1374, so it should be up top.
In here and in here.
Yep. Save it as logo.png.
Yeah. Right, I just didn't quite hit the right place. Right, so.
Yeah, Mac's drag and drop is not the best.
It doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's not, it's
just it's just that it's not a transparent background. And
yeah. All right.
Our header is no longer white. Okay. So now we just need to edit the tokens file.
Yeah.
The assets folder, it will be automatically zipped when you build workflow.
Yeah, no worries. Right, so back to here.
Yep. So only one last step, I think, in terms of the setup. Workflow source branding. Go back to that one. It's just the tokens file.
Yes, that's okay. And it's only the tokens that change, and that's going to be.
One thing to note here, as you can see here, the ampersand AMP semicolon is that these will break if they break the XML. So
yeah. So for one that have got an ampersand in, you need to put the entity in.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm not going to put limited in, but
okay.
And I'm just going back to on the type form on the right. I'm just copying shit. Swan. That's there for posterity now.
Huh?
My swearing is on the record for posterity. Come back to haunt me. I'll never get
We'll
a
crop
saint.
that out. We'll crop that out.
Yeah, I'll never get a sainthood. Not now. All your loans brand is
Though swearing is second nature to me now that I didn't even notice you swore.
Yeah.
That's about it. So all we
Yeah,
need to
think
do
so.
is just do a build. That's the safest way. We don't need to publish anything because everything is published. So we just need to lodge users. Yeah, I would recommend not publishing anything anyway, in case, anything gets out of sync.
Makes good sense. All right. So we've added to the database a creditor by hand.
Yep.
We've created a folder for the branding in workflow source and workflow
and source JSON.
Source JSON
branding.
We've updated the creditor information in the tokens in workflow source, and we've done a build.
Yep. And we removed some files in the workflow folder just so it doesn't clash with anybody else.
Yeah. And we replaced the logo. This one was actually an existing logo, which looks like it might work. But otherwise, you would make one in Photoshop, wouldn't you?
Yep. Yeah. A transparent background one.
Yeah. What font do you use? I know it's a daft question, but as this isn't an example of that,
I'll check.
All right. Now. All right. No worries. Right. So next step is to create the user, is it?
Yes. In the folder in the workflow, I don't remember the exact path. So I think it's publication.
Yeah.
And CCA Digital.
Yeah.
And then there's upgrade scripts over there. So if you open the terminal in this one, in this folder.
Yeah. How do I do that? Do I drag that like that?
Yes, I think that works. Did it work?
Did, yeah.
Ah, good. Right, so now you're in there. So I think the first script you need to run is support user production. So //
Yeah, just bear with me. So which is it?
Support
does
it prompt?
Does it prompt?
No, you have to put in a CCA number afterwards. So it's 1374.
Thank you. Right.
So that would create a user.
Yeah.
For support. So from here, I would go to the browser and go to that URL. There shouldn't be an email because this is defaulted to send email false.
Yeah.
But you can go to any existing CCA member production link and just change the CCA number on the URL. So 1374 again. Branding. We need to launch branding, of course. Yeah. This is good for the recording.
Yeah.
Yep. So
is that publication branding then?
No, it's just workflow branding, that one.
Yeah.
And you just need to go to this folder, branding folder, not the small one.
Yeah.
So I think there's some scripts over there. So branding -customer -production shell script. And then 1374. Yep. I think you could you could run none after the 1374. It will not build the
okay, right. Yeah.
The workflow again.
Yeah.
Because we already built.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right.
But yeah, that's fast enough anyway.
Hey, look at this. This is nice.
It's fixed.
Isn't that clever? Well, it's not clever. All right. That's it then, isn't it?
Been working. Yeah.
Brilliant. All right. Well, it's not too bad. I mean, when we get to the stage of using that in the new version, obviously there's going to be that registration form. We'll do it ourselves, but yeah, that's going to make a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, the registration endpoint doesn't really have branding
Of
involved at the
course, yeah.
moment, but
So you're still going to do that, yeah.
yeah.
All right.
So just for the record, we have a support pin for the production, and we usually don't go changing it unless we have to, just so
Yeah.
we don't have to keep asking everybody or keep requesting it.
Yeah. No, that sounds.
And it's the same across every single member in CCA Digital. So yeah, just use the same pin for support accounts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I usually go to company setup, just to set up a round. For new customers, we don't need to use any SQL functions. We just create a new round and assign SDX support to it, called Office, all capital. And yep, there we go.
Yeah. And then we create
I would double check. Yeah, that will create a new round.
Yeah.
So that nothing breaks. So if we go to the loans page and click create, we should just double check if anything is like wrong or something.
Yeah.
Especially scroll down to the bottom for the information, creditor information, just to see if there's any discrepancy.
Yeah.
And if you're happy, you could just go to company setup again and add the user. Oh, the address is not there.
Yeah.
Did you add creditor address line 123 to it?
Oh no, probably not. Oh, I did.
Something's
I wonder if
broken
it's
here.
because it doesn't have. I wonder if null there's creating a problem.
So try just adding blank to it. Just
I think that's probably it, isn't it?
Yeah, if we refresh, it should be fine then.
Good old Knowles, eh? Good old Knowles.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right.
So yeah, the last step is just to go to company setup, create the user for John.
Yeah.
That creditor.
Yeah, I'll do that separately.
Yeah. And then you can copy that link and send it to Joe, and then Joe would send it to them.
Yeah.
But you don't have to finish setting up anybody now. You could, wait until everything's satisfied. You're changing logo, and that's about it.
All right. Great. And what time is it? So it's about half an hour. Obviously, you'd have done it quicker if we would have both done it quicker if we knew what we were doing. But so it's about 15. It's probably 15 minutes or so.
10 minutes faster maybe, but that's not much time really. Like
it's very good. I mean, we will.
We're doing it fast too right now. It's not slow.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's very true.
So last step I guess is just to check in these things on your VS Code.
Yeah.
Or Tower.
And then copy the work into the current branch. Yeah.
Yeah, I would just cherry pick. There's a cherry pick functionality in Tower that is very good.
Well, shall I do that now? And then
might as well get it on the video recording.
Yeah. Right. So
I would check in anything.
Brand new version of Tower, look.
Oh, 10.0.
Let's go for it.
Nice. Yeah.
I know you don't do upgrades. I do.
Shots fired in the recording. Ouch.
Ooh.
Oh.
Gonna go with that.
Yeah,
that looks quite interesting.
Let's do it.
Right. Okay.
So I would check in anything not the zip files, to be honest.
Right. So
package lock. I don't check in package lock either.
Yeah, so I've chosen all, and then I'm taking out the ones I don't want to.
Sure.
But it would have been quicker the other way around. Anyway, where are we?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's just essentially it's
that zip file doesn't need to be checked in either, because the build process would rebuild them anyway. So
yeah. All right. So that's it, isn't it? It's really the theming,
the TS files, the XML, DigZig.
So these themes are standard anyway. This is the one that's got the small loan specific stuff in. Ooh.
Yep.
Something there.
And
and the logo itself.
Yep, and the DigZig needs to be there too. But that's all.
This is
small loans set up, I guess. Yep. There's also a shortcut. It's command return, and it will check it in with the message. Oh, wait. No, sorry. Oh, this is detached head. It's fine. I guess we need to merge. Yeah, this is not
of course it is, because it's not the
yeah,
it's
we
not this
checked out an
anymore, is it?
older version of it. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
I guess we need to merge this into.
What I'll do is I'll copy these ones that have changed, and I'll merge it on top of. Well, Spring Early Access is gone, isn't it?
No, not really at the moment. I think we will
because
remove it once we
if we put
upgrade
this on the
everybody.
Spring Early Access, we won't be able to. There's no point in doing that. We might as well just put it in the new one.
Okay.
As long as we got a copy of it, we can always go back, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think there's a way. We just check out master right now.
Yeah. Sorry, just bear with me a second. I'm just gonna. Just going to take a whole copy, actually. Just stick it on my desktop. It'll take a while, but
yeah, no problem.
It doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, working with branches it has its definitely pros and cons. So
yeah. Well, it won't be long before we're back on the master, will
master, yeah, that will be
two or 3
perfect,
weeks.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So in Tower, I've got a copy of the files that I've just created, so I can go back to the master, can't I?
Yeah, you can. If the branches is still there with the 7.3 something, I think we could. You probably need to bin all your working copy. All your assets zip will be very unhappy. Yeah, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Just bin everything.
Right. Okay. I don't want to stash.
Yeah, it wouldn't delete it for you. It would just.
Right. Yeah.
Do not stash means it just means it doesn't change anything. Yeah, the wording is bad on Tower's side. You need to actually remove the files from there, because those are not. If they're not tracked, I think you need to delete them or something. Package lock, I would imagine discard local changes first, I think. Then the package lock would probably vanish from here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Right, I'm just going to put that over there, and I'm going to put that there, and that's my desktop. So I've got source. Where's workflow? Shit, has it not copied everything across? Oh no, it's workflow
no,
source.
no, that's
it's
root.
workflow
Yeah,
source.
root
So I was in
folder.
the wrong
Yeah.
place. Oh God, I was in the wrong place. Right, so that comes across.
Yep.
So that's that. Then
So
workflow.
just 2 more to go.
Yeah, so workflow.
Branding 1374 small loans.
Oh, I put it in the wrong place.
I have no idea actually.
Yeah, I did. I put them wrong way around. So take that and put it there. So that's the source. I accidentally put the TS into the wrong place. And then this one, workflow branding, small loans, which is the build,
build
the logo,
loans.
workflow branding, small loans, and that's the build artifacts and the logo. Right, one more thing, which
that's
is
source
JSON branding, and up here, source JSON branding 1374. Source JSON branding 374.
There we go. I think that's fine. The safest way is just to check tower. That all looks good.
Yeah. What do you call it? Small loan or setup, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So just double check workflow source, workflow, and JSON.
Yep. So just to confirm, you didn't check in that branch, right? Or that temporary branch?
I didn't. I think that's
aborted.
Yeah, sensible. We know what comprises we know what comprises a sort of deployment, don't we? It's just these.
Yeah, we don't need to. We don't need to merge that one in.
Yeah,
it's just too complicated.
Yeah, exactly.
This is just 6 files, 7 files.
Yeah.
So.
Great stuff. All right. Lovely.
Right.
I'll there might be an issue on GitHub around what's involved in the setup, and if there isn't, I will create one, and then we've got it. Actually, I'll document this. I'll put this up on our the Gitbook.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Just so you know, we don't put it so that the clients can see, right? It's just our internal.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it's our internal one. Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right.
I think I put the instructions somewhere, but it should be on the ticket. Or
let me see if I can find something.
Yeah.
And then if I can, I'll move it onto. Well, I'll copy it onto Gitbook. Gitbook is probably where it. Like it's good that it's in 2 places, probably. But Gitbook, we need to start. Excuse me, we need to keep that up to date. Definitely.
Okay.
With
sure.
Deployments and things. So. All right.
I just found the font I use for the logos. It was not. It didn't undergo Kath's design, but I've been using copper plate, size 24 regular.
Right.
I can take a screenshot per se. It's just over here. I'll put it in the SDX internal chat.
Yeah. All right. Great stuff.
Something like that. All right.
Yeah. Lovely.
Good stuff.
All right. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'll catch you next week.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Catch you later. Thanks, Nathan. Cheers.
Bye.